Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you a Chrome extension that has over 10,000 users and makes money on a daily basis using the free model. How does that actually work and how does that actually make developers money? Let's go into it. So this Chrome extension right here is called the Chrome Audio Capture extension. And I was reverse engineering this and studying it. And usually I'm against free, like not offering Chrome extensions completely for free. But he's offering this for free, but there's kind of a catch to it. If you click on the Chrome extension and it's installed here, I already installed it, you can see that you can essentially record your audio or record voice recorder, audio capture or voice recorder, the audio that's coming off of your computer, or you can record your voice, right? But when you record it, you're probably going to have to convert those files to MP3, especially if you want to send them to somebody and have them usable. um, WebM files work as well, but most people do convert them to MP3. Okay, if we click on that, what does it do? It takes us to a website called convertio.co, right? Now, me personally, I have an ad blocker, but there are ads that show up here on the left and the right. And so that's how this person makes money. He's using a free system that has tens of thousands of users, and those tens of thousands of users go ahead, download the extension, use the extension, convert web to MP3, and then next thing you know, they end up on this website, which has ads. So really what this is he's using this website, he's implemented it into a low server cost, could cost him, let's just say $100 a month, and he can get, 5 million visitors a month, 3 million, 2 million, depending on the server, depending on the configurations. People convert their WebM files to MP3 and they're seeing ads the entire time. Those ads pay in impressions, CPM, right? RPM, they pay in impressions, cost per milli, CPM. Depending on the ads that show up, they could have a range from $17, right, per milli, or it could be $2, it could be $4. Typically, CPMs on websites are higher than YouTube's, depending on the niche, of course, but typically they're higher. And that's how this guy makes money. It's a pretty interesting format. Now, once again, I guess you could say a marketing expert when it comes down to Chrome extensions. I'm not necessarily a creative builder. I do build Chrome extensions, it's not a problem, but my specialty is in marketing, and this in and of itself is a marketing plan. It's a smart marketing plan. It's offering things for free and then making money off the back end. But this business, for every one business like this that you see that works, there's probably like 10,000 that don't succeed because many people can't use the free model to make it actually happen. And I dare you to try it. Go ahead and create a Chrome extension that's free, or a product that's free, or a web app that's free, and then try to deploy it to the world. And when people actually use it, how long can you incur costs until you actually turn a profit? You have to be able to figure out how to turn a profit. In his case, his consumers are not actually paying for the tools. What happens is the ad networks are paying through ads by proxy, right? They're not paying because of some sort of service. They're paying for the eyeballs. Like I said, this is a marketing tactic, and not many people can pull this off. If you look at ChatGPT, for example, ChatGPT was entirely, for the most part, a free pro product, a freemium product. But eventually they had to switch their model to be able to make some sort of money. Now, you can't use GPT past 5 prompts or 20 prompts or whatever it is in a certain amount of hours until you get, until you're forced to pay essentially for that day if you want to go ahead and continue to use ChatGPT that quickly. Or you're just going to have to wait for like another 5 hours or whatever it is to talk to ChatGPT again. Why? Because they can't handle the infrastructure in terms of the cost. They need to be able to offset the cost. In his case, he offsets the cost by these ads that show up on the left and the right. Once again, I have an ad blocker, so they're not showed up on my computer, but this is a very good marketing tactic. And just keep in mind the psychology of it. You don't have to necessarily mimic it because, once again, it's not going to work for everybody, but it is a marketing tactic that works from his perspective. All right?